Well, finally back to come look at the underground area of the castle here. It took a while because this was running on the server world, and I shut it down, updated the server, and started a brand new map. So I had to pull these files off the computer, load them up in single player, so I can come take a look down at the basement area. Which is nice because everything works a little bit more smoothly when I don't have to deal with the server lag. So like I mentioned in the previous video, this area down here is just the basement area, subterranean. Started out with my mine and slowly added other things in here. It's off in this back corner tower here. Just wander on down the stairs, the ladders here, and well, there's our mine 4077. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, here we got the jail cell, steel door here. And we got these different little cells right here. You operate on the lever there. Turn the lights back on. Pretty simple. Bunk beds, a book so they can read a little bit, a commode, and a little night light. Keeps them a little bit of light. And I was just building this just for a fun thing, so I didn't really take into consideration the reach you have. So yeah, not the most secure jail out there. It's also want to implement the lights when they first came out, so that all works there. And that's actually dark enough. Sometimes come through and mob will be spawned in there, so works pretty good for that. And they can't reach the level. Well, how do we get in here? There's no lever, no button, no pressure plate. Well, maybe this goes down deep enough. Yeah, it's just my little hidey entrance there. Let's go up and around with the pressure plate on the inside. Down here on this first level, well, this is where my storage room is. Nice, dark, eerie, abandoned, and my multi-purpose room. This is mostly based on eco design. I've adjusted it for myself and made it a little bit bigger, and instead of just all storage, I got a full set of furnaces over here, and some more furnaces over here, and mostly just for to put the potion stands on. All that there. And when working with potions, I got all the ingredients over here, but the thing I don't have is just empty bottles. Gotta have some water somewhere. So I have this infinite spring hidden underneath the floor, and it just goes there and there. So as long as you don't pull from the center, you'll always be good. Fill up buckets too. That all works pretty good there. And another thing I got here is just an enchanting table in the middle. Well, what good's any little enchanting table gonna do? There's not any bookshelves anywhere. Or is there? There we go. This was made back when you needed the full set, but there's no reason to change it now. Then that would give you a full enchantment. I have nothing that needs enchanted. But I guarantee you it does get up to level 30, of course. And it's set onto a button there and just sinks back down. That button press there sinks all that down. So I got the furnaces, the storage, the enchantment, the potions, everything. Well, that's all well and good, but how am I supposed to make anything? Yes, the entire roof is made out of crafting benches, aside from the stairs, of course, and even and those are all bookshelves. But the center one here for the walkway, that's a crafting bench too. Got all the bases covered. This truly is a multi-purpose room. And this block over here ran off the level. We'll go back and take a look at the wiring here in a little bit, and you'll see what kind of convoluted stuff I had to do there. But I was meaning to put that onto just a toggle button, but never got around to it on server. See, these guys are set up here. If I can get this. So you hit the button, just pop the redstone down there, and that just follows the wiring. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. It goes into the little switch down there. Come on, where are you? There it goes. It's got a small access room with more cobble because the cobble chest is full. And here's the output line for the lower level of the pistons. I'll just activate and just have them all pushed up. And right here, oh, stuck again. That right there is a piston that covers up the water. Water's right behind the cobble there. That just pulls the planks out of the way. And then just the switch is right there. It just goes out and down and around and doesn't interfere with any of this stuff. My intention and later on would be to put a button, go over here, clear a small space, put a little toggle in there, and then have it run back, but never got around to it. Then over here we got this is the line that goes up to the down for the down for the bookshelves. That's why it's and you can see the crafting benches right there. And in order to get the stuff put, there's a craft bench on there too. In order to get the redstone and repeater put on there, you just had to put it onto there, like so. And it's the only available spots for it's going to be in the bottom, so I'm going to put it there. And I got one repeater here, so when all the bookshelves sink down, there's a slight delay, and then the light lights up. It's not that effective. I haven't messed with the timings too much. But then all the pistons are underneath the line right here, underneath the cobble, and it just powers all that. The top side is fairly simple. The bottom side is what caused me all the trouble, as we're about to go down here and see. This is where the mess was. My first, what are they called? The toggle assembly. Oh, I'm going to look that up later. So you put the button input makes into a switch on or off the T flip-flop, I believe. Whatever they want to name it. But my first one was just a too tall one, but it was filled up the entire room cavity here, and I just copied it off the wiki and it worked, but took up a lot of space because I had this one here for the bookshelves, and another area over here was filled up with them for the pistons on the stairs for the storage. And well, I know there's a way to get around here. There it is. Then I found this design, and don't quite recall exactly where I pulled it from, but it just makes a button input over here, and just swaps these around and has it toggle on or off. So I took up a little bit higher space, but less overall space. I got both of them set in this one area here. I actually have them crossing over here. This repeater powers that block, and that repeater does not. So I got this signal switched there. It was necessary to get them routed over here properly. And so that's the stair I took off, and then the redstone's on top of there. They'll turn the torch off, runs on that line. Here's the same thing on this side. That's the stair. Redstone's inside there, and it turns that off and runs on that line. And that's just for the switches. See, those are some of the pistons for the shutters. The real don't get stuck. The real mess is down this line. It's gonna be the hot line for the bookshelves. It comes down here, it comes down here, it comes over here, it comes up here, and goes completely insane. Comes over here, then this is where it branches off. That splits. That goes onto the far side over there. It's such a mess down here. Unlike the top side, we'll just power the block, power the piston, and put them down, because this right here is holding back the water for the infinite spring. So if that breaks, all of this is going to be in bad day. And also because of that, since you can see the pistons right there, I can't put a repeater here powering this one because I can't put the redstone there. So I actually had to maneuver them, have the entire back row powered off one. And so with a walk space up there, I got redstone, the repeater powering this block to push this one up. That's the walkway in, and I got another repeater right there, which pulls the redstone signal out of this block and puts it in that block. Oh no. Oh no. I broke something very bad now. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that here soon. But anyways, it powers that one, and that powers the bookshelf next to the walkway. And then I got turned around another way, coming the other direction to power that far corner block, and then the three on the sides powered up from over here, straight up from there and over to that. And I didn't get it. I'll get it. I guess I could just do something. something like, I don't know, that. And there you go. Okay. And there you go. Disaster averted. And this side over here is nice and simple. It just powers that line. So the outside line's powered off from right around there. I have another access way to get to all that. But that water there, I mean, I needed it. Well, I really did want it to have that in here part of the potion set, but it has caused me to have to rewire everything all the way around. And there, okay, it still works. And you go back down the hallway, my nice little dark hallway, all half slabs. There's something over there. And I was going to intend to keep having more rooms and stuff over here, just didn't need it. I finished this off just so you have the effect. And I had to clear this out anyway because right there you can see where the redstone is for the backside. This signal just comes through and comes through here. Nothing's really... I tried to get them close, but I didn't want to spend too much time trying to get all in time, so it's just sort of rough. Most of the time the lag just has it fuzzy enough that it works just fine. And then again, I was playing another room over here, but updated the server before then. Never finished up. That was going to be an even bigger storage room, but this covered everything I needed it to. So that's all for a multi-purpose room. This shaft goes on down to bedrock, so there's a lot more to look at down there, but I'm running a bit long on time right now, so we have to get to that another time. There's a couple of failed attempts at mob harvesters. There's a couple of testing rooms to figure out redstone because, well, frankly I suck at redstone. I need to test everything out before I can actually get it working right. But we'll come back to that later. So, see you next time.